Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Asahi Shimbun reports on the summit meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping, held in Beijing on May 14, 2026. The article notes that China extended a grand welcome to President Trump, with children waving flags at the Great Hall of the People and the two leaders engaging in a handshake lasting over 10 seconds. The Chinese delegation included top Communist Party officials, while the U.S. delegation notably featured business leaders such as Apple CEO Tim Cook, signaling Washington's intent to encourage investment. During initial remarks, President Trump praised President Xi as a great leader. While the full details of the discussions are behind a paywall, the article's headline specifically mentions that China warned the United States regarding the Taiwan issue, indicating it was a significant topic. The article also lists key discussion points like the U.S. and China agreeing that Hormuz must be kept open, and states that this meeting is merely the start. A senior South Korean government official informed UPI that while preparations for a potential summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un currently appear almost non-existent, the possibility of such a meeting during Trump's ongoing visit to China cannot be entirely ruled out. The official highlighted that unpredictable developments can always occur with President Trump. This comes as President Trump is on a 3-day visit to Beijing, his first since November 2022, Hanoi 2019, and Panmunjom 2020. Additionally, the Seoul official mentioned ongoing consultations with Washington regarding South Korea's nuclear-powered submarine bid and uranium enrichment capabilities, expecting significant progress before the U.S. midterm elections. According to Lianhe Zobal, the United States is intensifying its efforts to establish a rare earth supply chain that is independent of China. This initiative is prompted by the rapid depletion of its weapons arsenal during the ongoing Iran war, with thousands of missiles reportedly fired since late February. Manufacturing advanced missiles like Tomahawks or Patriots requires hundreds of grams of rare earth elements, significantly more than consumer electronics. The conflict has underscored the critical importance of these minerals for military operations and exposed potential weaknesses in existing supply chains, particularly given China's overwhelming global dominance in rare earth separation, accounting for 91% of the total. The U.S. anticipates needing several years to restore its weapons stockpiles to optimal levels. In response, the U.S. has increased its share of global rare earth production from 3% to 13% through subsidies and tax incentives, with new mines like Wyoming's Brook Mine opening. The country is also exploring recycling and diversifying overseas supply sources. While U.S. companies are moving towards establishing domestic rare earth separation facilities, experts caution that it will take considerable time for these efforts to significantly reduce China's market share. On May 14th, Chinese President Xi Jinping held a meeting with leading American business executives who accompanied President Donald Trump on his visit to China. According to China's state broadcaster CCTV, President Xi urged the enhancement of reciprocal cooperation and encouraged greater investment in China. He stated that China will become more and more open and welcomed the expansion of American businesses' operations within the country. Among the accompanying U.S. business leaders were executives from electric vehicle giant Tesla and semiconductor leader NVIDIA. Reports indicate that figures like Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, expressed enthusiasm for expanding their business in China, highlighting their desire to achieve significant success there. This meeting signals China's intent to foster stronger economic ties and attract further foreign investment amidst ongoing bilateral discussions. All there? According to Lianhe Zobal, a United Nations official has revealed that an additional 1 million children at risk of malnutrition in Afghanistan could have been fed, were it not for the ongoing conflict between Afghanistan and Pakistan and the war in Iran, these conflicts have significantly driven up commodity prices and transportation costs. Afghanistan has experienced a record high in malnutrition cases following a deadly earthquake, climate-related disasters last year, and the return of millions of Afghans expelled from neighboring Iran and Pakistan. The World Food Programme, WFP, estimated in January that 5 million women and children among Afghanistan's population of over 40 million would face life-threatening malnutrition this year. Supply chain disruptions and delays, coupled with a mere 8% of the WFP's funding target for Afghanistan being met, have exacerbated the crisis, according to the official. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.